From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Towing the slab in today's game, Drew Rasmussen. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
One down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
That's a ball.
Just underway from Tropicana Field. And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped up. And it's a foul ball. In the air, left field. Simpson coming in on it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Let's go, Drew.
And a strike to Devers.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Clips the corner. 3-2 down. That one the other way. And foul ball. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Come on, Drew.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
Jonathan Aranda leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. If you replaced him, you'd need 3 players, a lucky rabbit's foot, and a small miracle.
And even then, you're probably still trailing in the 7th.
That's a ball.
Way inside. Left field. And that is foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Ball 1 low. Diaz with a homer in his last game. The lefty, the 1-0. Popped up. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Richie Palacios.
Just a lot of inconsistent at-bats from him lately, and that's led to only 5 hits in his last 10 games. You know he's feeling it. Those hitless nights, man, they can be hard to sleep. But I've heard he is putting in extra time in the cage, trying to right the ship. So I'm interested to see how he looks at the plate in this one.
Caminero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
This one in the air. Devers under it. And there's 2 away.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Batting fourth.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Aranda leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just
that missed. That's a ball.
That one outside.
Outside.
And it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one in the air center field. Bader settles under this one, and that'll do it. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willie Adames. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That's ripped into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second. And he starts off the second with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The Giants with a chance to score first here at the top of the second.
He's
Nope.
just
Ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hard hit, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He beats it, safe.
Safe.
And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That's a ball. Outside.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Outside
Ball.
low, and the count's even at 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him swinging.
Well, Brewer, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Patrick Bailey. Hit in the air out to center field. Mullins has a beat on it. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now to the bottom of the second. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at Tropicana Field and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
Hey.
Check swing.
That's a ball.
No appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Next pitch
Ball.
misses, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that
Ball
misses.
inside.
Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. One, two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit on the ground to the right
That's a
side.
foul ball.
And it goes just foul. That one just
Ball
misses.
out.
Full count now.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
High fly ball, right field. Lee under it. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
for
inning.
San Francisco,
And now it's the
the
Giants
designated
DH,
hitter,
Miles Straw.
Straw.
Trying to bunt his way on. It's safe
Hey,
at
he's
first,
in
the
there.
bunt single.
The
This is a
batter, number
big
1,
part of his skill
second
set,
baseman,
and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Right through there for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in.
Up next for the Giants, The right fielder,
First and second, no outs. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Straw at second. Arise on at first with nobody out.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's a full count. Out towards right center field. Fraley under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That's outside. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 11th of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Willie Adames stands in.
Wood.
Here comes the 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 5-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0.
No, that missed.
Just missed.
Ball.
Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Joe Boyle, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. .3-0 down. And that's in for a strike. And that one hammered. Out of here. They've hit another. And they They boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Drew Rasmussen out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Joe Boyle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One down, and up next for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1.
All right.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one missing
that's
low.
That's a ball.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Hit on the ground to short. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 6, the Rays nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
No, that's down.
Go
Ball.
after hitters and get quick outs.
That one lifted to left. Ramos turns to the right on the move, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Palacios measures 5 feet 8 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Richie Palacios, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. In the air, left field. Ramos coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Ronda.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. On the ground, right side. Arise. Rays retired in order. It's the Giants 6, the Rays nothing. Back here in Tampa Bay, now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Miles Straw.
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
Nope, ball.
Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic. That one at triple digits. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Arise stands in. Now quick throw to first. Straw back in on a dive.
Ball high.
Man at first, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Hee-haw!
Arise. The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Rips that one to right. Brings it in.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Fraley really on his horse for it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Giants 7, the Rays nothing. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. This one in the air, center field. One away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now it's 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder.
Two down, bases empty. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time.
Hey! Ball!
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And that will end the inning. Rays held in check here. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, now the Giants 4-hitter, Willie Adames.
All these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Liner picked on the hop at first. Aranda steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
That misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Ball!
Next pitch is outside. And that's too
Take your
high, and
base.
it's ball 4.
He did not take the bat
Up next
off
for
his
the Giants,
shoulder the entire
center
at bat.
fielder, number 9, Harrison.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And the 1-0. Runner takes off.
Nope,
Pitch
that's
inside.
it.
Throw to
Out on the
second, and
tag.
he's out.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money, gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
Ready to go for the
And
last
leading
half
off
of the
for the
inning.
Rays,
And stepping in
the
for the Rays,
shortstop,
Carson
Carson
Williams.
Williams.
Foul ball.
Well, these Rays, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in
That's
outs,
down,
not
that's
base
the ball.
runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Up the middle, Adames. Over to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches.
Up
That's why
next
they're
for the
called
Rays,
strikes. But going
the
back
left
to the
fielder,
dugout, knowing you could have
Chandler.
done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Now here's a flare off the bat. And foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Elliot
Leading off
Ramos
for the
now at the
Giants,
plate.
the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
This one in the air, right field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And a good start to the inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of
Up
the
next for the
little
Giants,
nooks,
the
it can
catcher,
get real
number
tricky
14,
down in the corner.
Patrick
Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 5. Designated
And next is the designated hitter, Miles Straw.
No, that's out.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's up.
And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
This is again 5 in a row.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases loaded, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Base hit! And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Heck one.
Bases juiced, no outs. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Pitch misses. Ball 3.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. In the air, this one's well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 12-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Boyle gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Cole
the Rays,
Sulser
number
into the game.
71.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
That one way inside.
Ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His second homer of the night, and they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball.
The 1-0.
No, that's
Bullpen
it.
movement for the Rays. Ian Seymour, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. He swings and fouls one off. Two one now. Just missed. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a payoff pitch. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Bader now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Fouled off left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 15-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cole Sulser will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Rays,
out of the bullpen,
number
Ian
61.
Seymour. Hasn't
Ian
pitched in the last 3 days.
Seymour.
Patrick Bailey digs in now, 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Oh, Seymour, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. That one found hard the other way. 1-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Giants out in front here, 15-0. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, center field. Bader gets under it. One up, one down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ricky Palacios.
Here.
The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. The other way, can't bring it in, and the no-no is no more. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rays, the first
Jonathan
baseman,
Aranda
number 8,
next to hit for the Rays.
Aranda.
Palacios leads off first with one away. Close,
No,
but
that
called
missed.
a
That's a
ball.
ball.
And 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball.
The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes. 2 out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
Yandy Diaz now swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's a ball low. That's a ball.
The count 2-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. Back after this on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Go down Tampa Bay. Here we go, Ian.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
In the air, right field. Fraley in position, and there's one down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Close, but called a
ball.
ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Giants up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Lee stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on.
I don't
That's a
think he
ball.
was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball.
Man, that got him square in the mask. And that one ripped into right. He makes the grab, and that is that. Giants go down quietly as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Sean
Giants,
Reed Foley
number
will take over
88,
here, ready to
Sean
make his season
Reed
debut.
Foley. Leading off for the Rays, the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric.
And now, Cedric Mullins. His righty-lefty splits there.
Well, the leadoff man
No,
gets
ball.
on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0.
Down, ball.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Fastball
Nope,
is
that's
outside.
Ball.
So a walk
Ball 4,
puts
take your
runners
base.
at first and second. And an ABS
The batter,
challenge
number
coming
7.
from behind the dish.
Shortstop.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Line drive, base hit into the outfield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's going to be Chandler Simpson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Here's the 0-1. Fought off foul. All loaded up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate.
Yeehaw!
Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. First and second here, no outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. One-two now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Line to right, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. There comes the throw. Safe at the plate. It's 15-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Sean Reed Foley is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Sam Hentges takes over on the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Two on with one out. Richie Palacios will hit next. 1 for 2. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Runner at third, 2 away. Pitch gets away. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back to bite them. And 15-4 is our score. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We look ahead to inning number 8. San Francisco leads this one 15-4. Back now in Tampa Bay. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Here we go, Ian. Ball, that's high. Let's go, Ian.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Got one.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now, Willie Adames looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his second of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 17-4.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Harrison Bader. 1 for 4 with a double. This one popped up right side. Palacios should have this one 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ian Seymour departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Mason
the Rays,
Engler gets the ball now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Yeah.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Fraley has a beat on it. And that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda.
Outside. That's a ball. No, that's outside. Ball.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second.
Nope, ball. That's a ball.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. In the air, right field. Lee takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next to hit, Junior Caminero.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that's through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
Ball.
Aranda leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air, center field. Bader takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sam Hentges won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Jose Butto on the pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Popped in the air, left field. Ramos settles under it, and that's the inning. So the Giants pen gets the job done. 9th inning coming up. The Giants lead it 17-4. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Right through there for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Brian Baker preparing to come on if needed.
Let's go, Mason.
And now the 0-1. Engler in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round. back in 2018. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Inside, almost got him.
Here we go, Mason. Ball.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The Giants up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. This one in the air, center field. Mullins drifts towards it. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Luis Arias getting ready to hit. Pitch misses.
Ball, low.
And now it's even 1-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2-2 now, and that's downstairs and outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
So 2 down. Rafael Devers up to hit. On the ground to the left. Steps on third, and that is the inning. The Giants with the lead, 17-4. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Well, this
That's
is
a
a
ball.
guy that can be
Outside.
frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
No, that's low. Ball.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first.
He's out of there.
Ball game. And the Giants take game 1 of the series on the road.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.